20 plus idioms related to nationalities. Number 1. It's all Greek to me. This means something that is completely unintelligible or confusing. For example, I tried to read the physics textbook, but it's all Greek to me. Number 2. Double Dutch. This means an incomprehensible speech or writing. For example, his explanation of the software update was double Dutch. Number 3. Pardon my French. This is an apology for using offensive or rude language. For example, pardon my French, but that was a really stupid idea. Number 4. Chinese whispers. This is a situation where a message is passed along and distorted. For example, by the time the story reached me, it was pure Chinese whispers. Number 5. Dutch courage. This is false bravery gained from drinking alcohol. For example, he had a bit of Dutch courage before asking her out. Number 6. Go Dutch. This means to share the cost of something, usually a meal. For example, let's go Dutch tonight. I'll pay for my own dinner. Number 7. Indian summer. This is a period of warm, dry weather in autumn. For example, we had a lovely Indian summer last October. Number 8. Talk for England. This means to talk a great deal, often excessively. For example, my aunt could talk for England if you let her. Number 9. Send someone to Coventry. This means to deliberately ignore someone as a form of punishment. For example, after the argument, the team sent him to Coventry. Number 10. Too many chiefs and not enough Indians. This is when we have too many people giving orders and not enough doing the work. For example, that project failed because there were too many chiefs but not enough Indians. Number 11. French leave. This means to leave without saying goodbye. For example, he took French leave at a party and slipped out unnoticed. Number 12. Mexican standoff. This is a situation where no one can win or gain an advantage. For example, the negotiation ended in a Mexican standoff. Number 13. Not for all the tea in China. This means not at any price and under no circumstances. For example, I wouldn't take that job for all the tea in China. Number 14. Take French leave. This means to be absent without permission. For example, the soldier was punished for taking French leave. Number 15. A Dutch uncle. This is someone who criticizes harshly, but intends to help. For example, he spoke to me like a Dutch uncle about my career. Number 16. The real McCoy. This means the genuine or real thing. For example, that Rolex isn't fake. It's the real McCoy. Number 17. Chinese puzzle. This means something complicated and confusing. For example, this new tax form is a real Chinese puzzle. Number 18. A young Turk. This is a rebellious, revolutionary young person. For example, the company is full of young Turks pushing for change. Number 19. Russian roulette. This means to take a reckless and dangerous risk. For example, don't you know that driving without a seatbelt is like playing Russian roulette? Number 20. Irish stew. This means a complete mixture of things. That is a mess. For example, his essay was an Irish stew. That is, his essay was a mess. Number 21. Take a Dutch angle. This means to look at something from an unusual perspective. For example, the journalist took a Dutch angle on the story, focusing on the small details. Number 22. Dutch treat. This is an arrangement where everyone pays for themselves. For example, it's a Dutch treat tonight. No one is footing the entire bill. Number 23. Spanish practices. These are outdated working method, often kept for the workers' convenience. For example, the new manager is determined to end some of the Spanish practices in the factory. Number 24. Chinese burn. This is a playful twist of someone's wrist to cause discomfort. For example, when I was a child, kids in the playground often gave each other a Chinese burn. Let me know your best option in the comments.